Hey, it's Avery. I just wanted to quickly say something here. I had the fantastic idea to shoot a bunch of my videos at the same time, and luckily for me, my camera went berserk, did some weird focusing thing. I've reshot all the scenes I could, but if you still see something in some clips, that's what it is. Other night, I was sitting on this very bed, actually, contemplating existence, and I got sucked into a vat of YouTube videos, as I do, and I came across this video of this person making a Spider-Man mask out of cardboard, and it brought me back to this idea of paper or cardboard masks. I've seen some online where it's like a paper fox mask, and you buy this template from somebody, print out, and cut out your own little mask. I remember trying to get a video about that made at one point, but it just didn't really work out at the time, so I said, why don't we try it again now? Basically, I reached out to these people at Lappa Studios. They make some really interesting paper mask templates that you can just buy and download, and they offered to send me the template for free to try out. So I took them up on their offer, and I have spent the last 2 hours cutting out this template. Now, I changed it up a little bit, admittedly. There's all this cardboard everywhere. A piece of cardboard, it's firmer, it's harder to break, where paper, it's really thin. They say you're supposed to use cardstock, and you print out the templates and glue it onto cardstock, but I don't have any cardstock on me, so I figured this would probably work okay. So far I have a million billion pieces of cardboard laying around. These are all of my finished pieces so far. Okay, so it's like 2 hours later at least. It's coming along. This is what we have so far. I'm not sure how... The stupid lens cap fell off. I put a magnet on this lens cap, so I said I can stick it to the side of my camera cage. It'll be great. I'm gonna have to fix that. See this? It's not going as bad as I thought it would, honestly. Although I did run into some problems, and this mainly has to do with me deciding to use cardboard. The template has these little edges here that you're supposed to tape to another piece of the template, if that makes sense. The cardboard's too thick for the pieces to fit together. Point is, I got around it, and so far it's going relatively alright. Obviously, one concern I do have is how the duct tape is going to look when I try to paint the thing. I don't know, I guess we'll just keep going and roll with the punches, huh? This is one of the challenging things where we have to deal with here. This, number 5, attaches right here. So it has to be folded like that and taped down kind of like that. Okay, we gotta talk. I have been working on this for about 5 hours, give or take. I finished it, and it doesn't look good. Now, is that the designer's fault? Not at all. Is that my fault? Yes. I'll tell you why it doesn't look good. I didn't use the right material. I used cardboard instead of cardstock. Number 2, the cardboard offset the design a little bit. I have to do this again. I have to do it over again. It's a start, okay? Keep in mind, this is my first try, and I didn't follow the instructions properly. My main problems with it right now are the unsymmetrical eyes and just the asymmetry of it all. I had no idea what I was doing that entire time. You know what I mean. I should have followed the dang instructions. How much of an idiot am I? No way I'm cleaning this up right now. I am going to go sleep on the floor. Deal with this tomorrow. How much does cardstock cost? Sorry for the background noise, it's kind of loud in here, but I refuse to turn the fan off. What I've been doing for the past several hours, printing these things out and sticking them onto... One second, let me find it. Aha! Construction paper. I hope it goes good. Folding the paper is a bit of a pain still, but you know, I mean, not too shabby overall. I guess let me get back to it. It's been at least an hour before I've checked in with you guys again. And this is what we have so... Oh my gosh, there's tape on it. It's looking a lot better than the other one, but one thing I am concerned about, again, is the facial symmetry. When it's not completely symmetrical, it starts to look a little derpy. I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing if that's what you're going for, but I was really hoping to get exactly what Lappa Studios has in their photo. But this is on me. I think it's pretty ridiculous to just expect that I'm gonna assemble this once without any practice and it's just gonna look perfect. You just need to be able to look at it and say, you know what, that looks about right. My fingies are crossed because I've sunk a lot of time into this. So it's been quite a while. I've been working on this a lot. I can't say that's a bad idea. My bedroom looks like it's gonna be condemned now. My poster fell off the wall, junk everywhere. I mean, look at that. But not all is lost because I did finish the mask. And honestly, it doesn't look too shabby. Here it is. Here's our final version. Now, Avery, I mean, that's great and all, but it's not as good as I was expecting. Blame that on me. That's my fault, not Lappa's fault, obviously. A lot better than this one I made. With this fursuit head on, you look at my body, you're like, oh yeah, I guess that's in proportion. Wait till you see my body with my normal sized head. You'd be shocked. It's horrifying. I guess I should just do this. Wow, one thing you can note is that I can turn this all the way around. You can see my blue hair peeking out the top there. I'm not sure if that's So, overall, not too shabby. I mean, it's certainly a fun project. I mean, obviously the design's really incredible, so I appreciate Lappa for sending me over one of these templates to try. One thing to keep in mind here is my lens is rectilinear, so there's a bit of distortion. It looks a little bit different in real life than how it does on the camera. Here it is, set on top of my trash pile. I'm not very skilled at all, so how this turned out, I'm pretty impressed with. And I certainly could have done better. You could do it in several tries and create something that is pretty impressive. I really like this concept. I'd like to explore it a little bit more in the future. Do you have any other ideas on what would be an interesting material to make a head out of? I have some really interesting videos coming up. You should subscribe if you'd like to see those. I'd also like to thank my Patreon supporters. You guys help me make videos. I think that's probably about it for now.